Hey everybody, it's Swirl Adventures!
So today we are here at Volcano Bay. This is our very first time here, so we are lost. Literally upon coming into the parking garage, we're just like, what's going on? Where do we go? And we literally find out as we're getting here that we have to actually get on a shuttle to get to the park. So that's already very interesting. That's very different than what we're used to when we go to either Islands of Adventure or Universal Studios. So that's gonna be a very interesting thing just from the get-go.
And something else that I noticed is that you could actually buy tickets to Volcano Bay here in the parking lot. They had a couple of booths set up so you could purchase your tickets here before you go into the park, as well as metal detectors. So we're gonna show you that in a little bit. Go inside the park, there's already water that you can wet yourself with. This is so cool.
So we just finished getting our Tapu Tapu watches. You can actually use these for a few things inside the park. One of the things is to reserve a spot and a line for a slide.
You can also use that, I believe, to open your lockers as well if you rent out a locker.
I believe you can even use it to purchase things. We're not quite sure yet. Like I said, this is our first time here, so we're literally winging it. We're figuring things out as we go, so this is gonna be fun.
Yeah. So we are gonna head in towards the inside of the volcano now.
There's like a little walkthrough where you can just go in, and one of the employees told us that there's like water splashing around and other things to see, and we're not quite sure, so we're just gonna go in there and see what they have.
So we just found this cool interactive thing where you can control the water. You scan your, what's it called again?
Tapu Tapu.
Tapu Tapu. You can scan your Tapu Tapu right here. And you can control the water with these little like joysticks. Joy-Cons, look at me. That's how you know you play too much video games. Look at these cute little rainbow splashes. Oh! Babe, there's a tiki on the wall. Why am I scared?
Were you trying to stay dry? Because I mean, if you're trying to stay dry and you're recording that.
We ran into a weird talking tiki face that like scared me and wet me all over, and he was being savage to me.
He actually talks to you. He interacts with you, similar to the statue that's
at Island.
That's at Islands of Adventure, is correct. So that's pretty cool. We didn't think that there would be something like that here.
We're in a dark cave somewhere. You can't barely see me. I don't know where we're going. It's kind of scary. Okay, we're back in the daylight. Interactive thing that blows air, and it just scared the crap out of me. Stop it! We found this cute little bridge that takes you Look at that. You encounter this statue. They're pouring water in here. And this is where the music comes from when the wave pool starts. And then you end up over here by the Kala and Tai Nui Serpentine body slides. We have stumbled upon a store called Bikini Tiki. Let's see what they sell. Just a warning, guys, it's cold in here, so probably not a good idea to like go swimming and then come in a store because there's air conditioning in here. But they have cute swimsuits, as you can see. They have like little fanny packs. They have Universal merch, of course. Flip-flops, bikini bottoms. They have a little changing room and cute little mini backpacks. Let's see what else we can find. We also see that they sell some scrubs and bags with some cups. There's my wonderful husband. Some scrunchies. These look like hats or visors. A couple snacks. They even sell sunscreen if you forget. And jewelry. They have a little bit of jewelry here. I think there's some more on the other side.
What's that?
Yep. There's some more jewelry on the other side. They sell more sunscreen here and goggles for kids if you leave yours at home and forget them too. We're now gonna head over to Taku Taku Traders. It's right across from the Bikini Tiki store. It's a different little shop. Let's see what they sell here. Okay, the other one was like more girl apparel. This one's definitely more aimed for guys. We got backpacks, little tumblers, pins, keychains. Ooh, I like this shirt. Very retro, love it. They have some cool stuff in here for guys. Keychains, hats, tanks. This is really cool. They even got swim trunks over there.
I like this shirt. It's pretty neat.
He likes this shirt right here. How much? 30 bucks? Typical Universal?
Doesn't say.
Doesn't say?
No, 30 bucks.
30 bucks.
Sorry guys, I'm kind of blind.
He's not wearing his glasses today if you guys haven't noticed. This is how he looks without glasses. And here we have some keychains. They have different kinds of keychains. Let's see if we find my name. We can never find his name because his name's unique. So here we go. We're looking for my name. N. And oh, here we go. Found my name. This is me.
Yeah, you.
That's me. And they have all the different kinds. If you can't find a name, you could do like grandma and grandpa ones, mom, dad. I think they even have like auntie, number one aunt. They have some Spanish ones. That's really cool. And they have some that are like water themed. That's so cool. We got some plushies and a couple of kids' clothes. Super cute. some kids swimsuits as well, and cover-ups for children. And look at these adorable plushies. They're so cute. Why is Squidward here? Why is Squidward here? But I want this one. Oh, it's so cute. Stop. And here we got for boys some boys swimsuits, and there's just a lot of swimwear in here. Why are the goggles only for kids? I'm trying to buy goggles, but they're only for kids, guys. I'm sad. We just got finished eating. What did you think?
It was pretty good. I mean, usually I gravitate towards getting a burger, and my sights were 100% on the bacon cheeseburger when we got to making the line, and we got to the front and looked at the menu, and bacon cheeseburger it is. You can never go wrong. I mean, for me, you can never go wrong with a bacon cheeseburger. It was pretty good. The fries were also pretty savory. Nothing really much to say about that. Pretty straightforward stuff, but pretty good in my opinion.
How many belly slaps?
Out of 5, I'd probably give it 4. 4 belly slaps.
Wow. I had the ribs. That was like the most expensive item on the menu. And I personally didn't really enjoy them at all because it had a weird like sweet sauce to it. I don't know what it was, but that threw me for a loop, and I wasn't really enjoying the flavor of it. So I think I'll give it a 2 out of 5. I didn't really enjoy it too much. I ate it all because I was starving. You know, after a long day of swimming, you get real hungry. But yeah, I don't think I would ever order those again.
So another thing that we got is a dessert. We got the lava cake. It was $5, and I must say, first impression when they handed it to us, it was a little bit small. It was
very tiny.
It was a little bit deceiving, not gonna lie. I mean, for $5, I thought it was gonna be maybe a little bit bigger. But in terms of the taste, it was not very bad. I like the pudding, I guess they put inside of it.
The lava, the chocolate lava.
There's chocolate lava inside of the cake. It was pretty good. It was tasty. But they also had this other like sauce. I'm not sure if that's the same sauce that they put on the ribs, but
it looks like it because it's like a little purpley color.
And again, I'm not real sure. We are not real sure about what everything is here. This is our first time, so we're just kind of tasting everything for the first time as well. But they also put a sauce that kind of threw it off a little bit for me. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but I think I could have done without the sauce. But to each their own. So,
what do you give it? The cake?
I give it a 3.
I think I also give it a 3. Yeah. The little purple sauce is what's throwing me off. So the food, I didn't really enjoy today, unfortunately. But that's okay, because I'm sure we could come back another day and try something else.
It's like syrupy, like the sauce. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, it's weird. You'll see in the video. I took a clip of the food. You'll see the sauce that we're talking about.
Mission accomplished.
I look a little silly, but it's okay. It's for my safety.
We're literally sitting right in front of the tube where people go through when they get on the Krakatoa body plunge. It's insane how fast they pass through here. It's literally just a blur. You can barely see them. That's how fast they're going. So that should give you guys an idea of how awesome this slide is. It's really cool. You can literally stand right here in front of it.
What you see here is the kids area. We didn't get much content in here because there wasn't much for us to do or that caught our attention. But there is a kids area for all your little ones to enjoy. Where we can't really take any more video for XYZ reasons, so we're recording it in our living room, and we're going to explain what happened later. But for now, we're just going to talk a little bit more about our experience at Volcano Bay.
So I just want to talk a little bit about all the slides that I did that day at Volcano Bay. First off, literally all the slides that are there are not bad. Like, you can't go in there and say this slide was not fun. Like, all the slides there have something fun in them. So every ride that you get on, you're gonna enjoy something about it. Even though I didn't get to do all the slides, there's literally like 12 of them, I think, throughout the whole park.
There were a lot. I didn't get on any because I don't like slides. I don't like anything that has to do with like heights or speed and not feeling in control of my body. So I'm a chicken, okay? I'm a chicken.
On the other hand, I love all kinds of rides.
He's a thrill seeker.
I've always been well, not always, but for a long time I've been a daredevil, and I've always enjoyed, heights and plummeting down 1,000,000 miles per hour and all this other stuff. But anyways, one of the slides that I did was called the Krakatoa Aqua Coaster. That was amazing. I've actually been on a slide similar to that one at Wet n Wild many years ago, but this one definitely blew it out the water, guys. This is like new upgraded kind of stuff. Universal, I tip my hat to you. You guys did awesome, featuring this aqua coaster. It was fast, it was fun, it had a lot of drops. It was exhilarating, and it just literally keeps you at the edge of your seat. So really awesome. Another slide that I did was called the Oh No of Oh Yeah and Oh No drop slides. If you guys notice me looking down a little bit, it's because I have to literally read the names of these slides, because to this day we cannot pronounce any of the names because they all have a weird pronunciation. So that was another slide that I did. And that one was also fun. It was quite short compared to the aqua coaster, but it was still fun. The added feature at the end where you actually come out from the slide and drop 10 feet into a pool was something else. And they actually asked me a couple of times, I think it was once before I went into the queue, and they asked me again right before I went down the slide if I was a strong swimmer, and I had to obviously say yes. Because I guess they've had previous accidents to where when people drop into the pool, they couldn't swim. So definitely, guys, if you are doing the Oh Yeah and Oh No water slides, you have to be a strong swimmer. Even if you get on the opposite side, which I think the drop is a little bit more tame, it's still pretty high, guys. So just make sure that whether it's you or somebody in your family, make sure you notify them that they have to be a strong swimmer to get on the slide.
Yeah, because I was waiting for him, getting footage for the video, which you guys are going to see or have seen already. And like 2 times the lifeguard had to jump into the pool to save people because they weren't strong swimmers, and they kind of gave up halfway because it's a very deep pool and you do got to swim a bit to get to the edge and get out of the pool so the next people could come down the slide. So please, if you can't swim, don't do it.
So next in line was Tonga of Taniwa Tubes. That one was also very fun. I believe that was the first one I did in the day. And thankfully, That was the first one that I did because leading up to what I did later, it kind of helped me to warm up. The line wasn't too bad. May I add, guys, the Tapu Tapu was literally the best thing ever created. They should literally make something like this for all theme parks because it cut our wait times literally down to more than half. Granted, when I did get called in to get into the queue, I did have to wait maybe another 5 to 10 minutes or so for each slide, but it definitely beats having to stand in line under the sun, going up, 7 or 8 flights of stairs for 1 hour and a half. It was.
Yeah, like, it doesn't necessarily cut your wait time, but it feels like it because they give on the watch, it tells you, like, how many minutes till you have to come back, kind of like a fast pass situation. And so you can go have fun, like get on other water slides that are like ride now, which means they're ready to like go at any time. Or you could just chill like in the wave pool. They had regular pools as well, which were like really nice. And or you could do the lazy river, which is also really fun.
Or you can go have a meal if you're hungry. Literally, it makes the time feel like it going quicker, I guess you could say.
It literally felt like the day was going by so fast.
It felt like you didn't have to wait as much, and you weren't waiting just standing there. You can get other things done while you're waiting to get called on to go get on. So
yeah,
that was really awesome. That was probably one of my favorite things about the park.
And we used it to our benefit because, as I said, I don't get on rides, so I had a Tapu Tapu, but I didn't really have a use for it because we used his for the locker. And so what we did is we beat the system a little bit, and I was tapping my Tapu Tapu for him so he could get on double the amount of slides and double the amount of time. So he would use my Tapu Tapu. I would wait in line and he would go use it.
I'm literally crying.
Why are you crying?
Because I'm like trying not to explode from laughter. Because guys, I'm sorry, I wasn't taking advantage of her at all. But like she said,
it was my idea actually.
It was her idea, guys. Okay, don't take this the wrong way. No, but I mean, it definitely helped. She doesn't really do slides like that.
Yeah, so I was able to maximize the day for him, so he could get the most bang for his buck.
So it was nice. We took advantage of it no matter what.
Yeah.
And last but not least. No, I'm just kidding. No, definitely last but not least. The Koakiri body plunge. Guys, this was by far the most scariest water slide I've ever been on in my life. And once again, I did go on something similar to that at Wet n Wild, but again, it wasn't nearly as high, and it felt like the drop was at a much steeper angle. I believe this one's a 70-degree drop, and they drop you from 125 feet, guys. So that's not exactly from the very tippy top of the volcano, but just to give you an insight, when you're up there, you can literally see the whole park. So definitely the tallest slide in the park. If you want to go on something that makes you lose your fear forever of water slides, this was the one. Either that or
it could traumatize you.
Or it could traumatize you. You might pass away. I don't. Who knows? But anyway, guys, this water slide was awesome. I think that was one of the ones that I had to wait for the longest, other than the water coaster. I think this is the second one I had to wait for the most. I waited maybe like 120 something minutes for it, but it was worth it. I think the worst part of the water slide is actually going up the stairs, and I actually ran into another guy going up the stairs with me to get to it, and he was dying, and he was like, this is the worst part of this slide, and I agreed. So that was a little funny moment there that happened. But again, guys, when you get to the top and you sit there waiting, they finally make you walk into like this capsule, and they shut you in there, and this loud drumming music starts to play to kind of get you nervous and get your adrenaline running and stuff. And then maybe after 4 or 5 seconds, the guy pushes the button, the floor underneath your feet
opens and you literally feel like you're gonna free fall, because that's what it feels like. You free fall for maybe like a second until you come in line with the slide right underneath you, and you fall for like about, you slide down for about 3-4 seconds. So very, very exhilarating. Definitely one for daredevils, guys. If you're brave enough and you want to take the plunge, then do it. But it was really, really, really good.
And if you don't like, getting on slides like I don't, as I said previously, they had a really nice pool right next to the entrance of that body plunge where I was just chilling and vibing until he came back. So it was like right there, right next. You didn't have to travel far. I got to swim and enjoy myself while he was, doing all that crazy stuff. One thing that we absolutely loved and we took with us home about the park is that when you're in the wave pool and the waves are about to start, they start playing music, and it's like some tiki music, I don't even know, and the lifeguards start doing a little dance, and people in the water also start going like this, and it's just so much fun. I'll insert a clip so fun and really cute, and we still do it to this day. We're over here like
it's just nice because it made you feel like you were like part of like one big family and everyone's just having fun doing the same thing. So that definitely got us. That was one of the things that, like she said, we took home with us, and we still do it every now and then, just messing around because we thought it was super fun.
Okay, so now we're gonna explain why we don't really have any more footage after the park, what happened. And first and foremost, my phone died. I had absolutely no battery left, so we weren't able to record anything. We had a little GoPro that I bought. I bought a different GoPro, guys, not the one from another video before. But it was a newer one, better quality, that you're gonna see some clips in this video. But we just didn't feel like recording anymore because something happened.
Okay, guys, so after we had all the fun that we had throughout the day, I had a little mishap. I lost my phone, guys. I was very frustrated. Not really that frustrated that I lost it, but more frustrated because of obviously my personal info. And it literally happened about maybe an hour before the park closed.
Yeah.
So we were getting ready to leave and I couldn't find my phone, and to make matters worse, I couldn't remember when was the last time I had it on me. And we retraced our steps throughout the parks, still no luck, and we had to go over to customer service. I think it was the Lost and Found.
It was to the guest services, but they also have the lost and found there. But yeah, they weren't able to help us because, usually it is until the end of the day where they collect everything from like the divers who go into the pools and everybody who like searches throughout the parks. So they weren't really able to do much for us.
Yeah, they tried to help. They told us we can stick around and wait to see if someone finds it. And we sat for maybe 1 hour, maybe a little bit longer, just waiting and having our fingers crossed that somebody would find my phone. And unfortunately, it didn't happen. And we had to leave the park. It was getting late and they were making everybody leave. So when that happened, obviously I was really upset. But we had to put in a claim on Universal's website for Lost and Found to see if by luck they can find the phone later or something. And it's been almost a month maybe, and they still have not located the device. They said that they would get back to us and they would even send it back by mail if they found it. And they've been diligent about searching. They've been obviously keeping up and updating us with what's happening, whether they found it or not. They've told us that they're still looking, which is very nice from Universal. Mm-hmm. I really do thank them for keeping us updated and letting us know if they found it or not. But guys, we don't really know what's gonna happen. But no matter what, I had to get a new phone because nowadays you can't be without a phone. It's hard. But that was one of the things that happened that night.
Yeah, so like when you go to any theme park, water parks, make sure you always have your belongings with you. Always double check if you go with someone. Tell them to like help you double check. That's what we do sometimes. We'd be like, do you have your phone? Do you have your wallet? Do you have your keys? Okay, you're good to go. And then he'll ask me the same. So make sure you're on top of that because it's so easy to lose important things at a water park like that without you even noticing.
And if that wasn't enough, guys, another thing happened when we were driving back home that day. I'm thinking maybe it was from all the stress and obviously what happened with my phone. I actually forgot to turn on my rear lights on the car, and I was driving that way home for probably about a half hour before a very nice deputy spotted it, and he actually pulled us over. And I was thinking, how could this night get any worse now? Guys, I'm not saying we didn't have a great day. We had a great day at the park, obviously, but it was just, those two things right behind the other kind of stunk a little bit. But anyways, we got pulled over, and thankfully he was really nice to us. Obviously, once I presented my information to him, he just told me I had to turn on my rear lights and that I was driving without them, and he sent us on our way. Obviously, nothing.
Yeah. He just gave him a reminder to turn on his lights.
No citations were given, guys.
No.
Thankfully, that would have been very bad, but that was just another little scare. It's just things that happen, and thankfully it wasn't any worse. It could have been, but it was not.
So that's it. That's the end of this video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.